All right.
Nice.
Cheers, Drew.
Boosh.
I like your shirt.
Thank you.
It's really great.
I like Ross's shirt. I personally
Which
am
you
a
like
fan.
better? Drew and Ross are accidental twinsies today. Exact same shirt, right?
I knew he had this shirt, but it was $5.98 at Target on clearance.
That's a good-
$5.98.
That's a good price per square
Brian, you
inch.
should slack Ross to come in here real quick.
Okay, we'll
Oh,
see if I can
goodness.
get Ross in here. Drew.
He
Let's
had
talk
it
about
first.
something else because I can't
will.
multitask.
Well, Brian, I gotta ink some pens up because I got nothing right with right now. I went with I don't know why really, but I have two Pilot custom 742s, and I'm gonna write with those today. One of them has a PO nib, which means it is slightly curved. If you can kind of see that, the bottom one kind of arcs downward.
Mm-hmm.
I like it a lot. I really, really love these pens. And I'm going to go with some Noodler's inks today. I'm going with Midway Blue for the black and Nikita for the red.
So, Drew, one thing I got to ask you about these inks, because the people have been asking. So we have ink sample package sets for like Goulet favorites for the team. And somebody made the observation that Ross has two chats going right now.
Oh.
All right. It'll be quick. We'll just have him jump in here. We'll see if Ross can pull it off. If he can just like run down here and show a shirt. See if he's... Oh, he's coming. Okay, cool. All right, anyway.
Just don't tell his manager that he's abandoning his chats.
Anyway, so your ink sample package set, Drew,
Yeah.
is Noodler's Army Green, Noodler's L. Lawrence, Noodler's Heart of Darkness, Noodler's Lexington Gray, Noodler's Midway Blue, Noodler's Nightshade, Noodler's Ottoman Rose, and Noodler's Walnut. Hey, Ross!
Good-looking man here.
Look at this, abandoning the chat to come here. Look at these
Brian, what
sharp
are you wearing?
fellas.
I
I
know.
didn't get
What
the
is
memo.
this?
I didn't get the memo.
What is this? Oh.
Plaid?
I
Go
might
to
have to,
Target.
yeah, I might have
If
to.
you have $5.98, you never want to see again.
I tell you what though, I
You
was
know.
pretty upset because Drew got this for $6. I paid $15 for it.
What?
So that goes to show, wait for clearance.
There you go. That's
I
pretty
just-
awesome.
Nice.
Do they have it in a freakish, like extra large, extra long sleeve? Because that's what I would need.
They do have a blue one.
But then it wouldn't be
This
the-
color blue. Blue as in the
Really?
walls. Yeah.
Just cut off
With
the
the white
sleeves.
collar?
With the white collar.
Ooh,
Just cut
That's
off the
like-
sleeves. Just wear total cutoffs. Just
Ooh.
tank top rugby
I
shirt.
don't know that I've ever worn a collared shirt with cutoffs before.
It needs to happen.
Can make it happen.
All right.
Trailblazer.
I gotta run though.
All right, Ross.
Thank you.
Thanks, man. That's pretty great. So,
Side note,
Back
I
to the
have,
task
that
at
was
hand.
in middle school.
okay.
It was a style for the early 2000s.
I cannot judge middle school attire, so I'm sure you look way cooler than I did.
Oh, middle school was not a good place for me either.
No.
We've shown some of me in high school, which is actually cool. Middle school was not good.
It's not even worth laughing at.
Not good. No.
It's like those bad movies that are just like, there's some bad movies that are bad. You're like, haha, this is bad. And there's some movies just like,
You're like, oh, this is like
No,
embarrassingly
I can't.
bad. Yeah.
yeah.
I looked up. I forget how it came out. We had a on Slack yesterday. Our company. We had a Disney movie.
Oh, don't get me started
bracket.
on that thing.
Oh, it was heated.
I have
and-
opinions. I had to not say anything about it because
me
I am
too.
so opinionated.
Oh, we might just have to talk about that a little bit then. What is your all-time favorite Disney movie then? What do you think wins the?
See, that's the thing. I can't because I'm with you on this. Like, I know that I give you crap about being tough with hypotheticals.
Okay.
But it depends on how you're judging it.
This isn't hypothetical. This is fact.
Because,
Just
well,
what is your
what is the favorite?
Disney
Best one.
movie?
my
You only have one for the
favorite
rest of your
Disney
life.
movie is Robin Hood, but that is not the
Okay.
best.
Well, that is your best then, right?
No, it's not. I don't think that is the best Disney film.
But
True.
I like to
true.
watch it a lot.
okay, so your favorite is Robin Hood.
Yes, but I think the best is Beauty and the Beast.
Okay, that's pretty strong. That's a good one.
It is, and I think it beats out Lion King. I'm getting a lot of heat for that because Lion King, while probably a better film, is not, in my opinion, the quintessential Disney masterpiece. I think Beauty and the Beast is a Disney masterpiece. I think it captures the magic that defined the Disney Renaissance in the 90s.
You know-
Boom. That's all I'll say on it.
Fair enough. Fair enough. You know what though? I think the reason Lion King gets it is because it was like the crest of the wave.
Yeah, well,
After that, it kind of.
I think The Lion King is, if I'm a film critic, I'm saying Lion King is the best Disney film ever made.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, I thought you just said Beauty and the Beast one.
Beauty and the Beast is Beauty and the Beast. I think is the best Disney movie. Like, if
Like
I'm
best Disney movie.
yes, it's
Animated.
But in
Beauty and
terms
the
of like
Beast.
a.
Yeah, if I'm not a film critic, I'm saying that's the
Okay,
best.
how do you feel about the live action versus the animated? Do you feel like they did it
No,
justice?
God.
No,
I mean, it's
no,
fine.
not so much. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen live action. I heard
Ryan,
it's good
what's
though.
your favorite Disney
It's
movie?
fine.
My favorite of all time has to be Aladdin.
Ooh.
Huge Aladdin fan.
Wonderful.
I watched it. I got a copy of it on VHS in 6th grade over winter break for Christmas.
That's actually kind of late.
And I watched it Yeah, I know. I watched it repeated. My parents didn't buy me new things. I watched it repeatedly. I mean, I'm not joking. I had like a TV with a VHS player, and I would watch it 7 or 8 times a day over that winter break. And I think I've watched it somewhere in the 90s, like not 90 times. I've seen Aladdin, and I can't remember any of the words or lyrics because I can't remember anything, even if I watch something 90 times. As Andy knows, when we were trying to record a new video yesterday, which will be coming out soon. But anyway.
I usually swap all my Con 70s with 50s, by the way. Just saying.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Really?
I cannot abide the Con 70.
Get out of here. What is wrong with you?
A, I like to swap inks often, and B,
Okay.
this button drives me mad.
Look at that. Look at that inky finger.
But it's Midway Blue, which is beautiful.
So let's talk about this. Let's go back to the original thing
Yeah, man.
here. Why all the Noodlers is in your ink sample
well,
package set?
for a while, my ink sample package set had like, 7 Noodlers and then 1 rando, and then like 6 Noodlers and 1 rando. I'm like, you know what? Let me because then it became hard for me to choose. And I'm like, we have a lot of inks, and am I really gonna try to choose, my 7 best? And it helped me to kind of narrow it down. I'm like, since I'm already picking mostly Noodlers, to make it easier for me to kind of really narrow it down to 8 favorites, let me just stick with it. So that's what I did. And honestly, I, just gravitate towards Noodlers because of the vibrancy of the colors. I like vibrant colors, and I like names. And when if those two,
I like names. That's
I like cool. I like cool Noodlers, ink names. And if that's your judging criteria, what brand are you gonna pick?
I mean,
Vibrant inks, cool names. What brand are you going
enough.
with? You're going with Noodler.
Essie nail polish. Just kidding. They're really good names.
I'll defer to you on that one.
Yeah. Okay, so Midway Blue, that's an interesting choice for me because there's other really good Noodlers blues.
It goes down to the name. I like the. It reminds me of the whole kind of World War II thing.
It does.
And
it is like a World War II.
Yeah, it is.
color.
It's the Battle
It's
of Midway.
Female. Yeah.
Yeah. So
And I'm just thinking of my
Even
name.
writing.
Whoa,
What?
that's thin. What nib is this
It's tiny.
on this one? I was
Oh,
half. I
nib.
was
this
half
is
paying
the
attention.
PO nib.
PO. The pissed off nib. I'm just kidding. Postal nib is what it stands for.
Post
I think.
office.
Post office.
I'm going postal with this nib.
That's, kind of.
Or postable.
Postable nib? I don't know.
Posting.
I don't know what it's technically supposed to stand for.
We don't sell wine.
We don't have it in the U.S. So Drew's just showing you all kinds of things that you can't have. I am rocking the Pelican M120 Iconic Blue, which I've never had an M120 before. It's a littler pen. It's about the size of an M200.
I like that blue. It's kind of a denim.
Yeah. It's a nice. Well, it would match your Midway Blue pretty nicely
There you go.
actually. But I'm rocking. I just inked it up with Gravity Wave.
Oh, okay. You want to talk about
Colorverse.
cool names for inks?
So you, Drew, were not here when Rachel and I were playing around with it. Drew was getting his wisdom teeth out at the time that we talked about.
So having so
Colorverse.
much more fun.
Yeah. And I haven't used Gravity Wave yet, but I am now. I can't say that anymore.
Whoa, Nikita is a lot more pinky than I remember.
Oh, it's pretty. Yeah. It depends on the nib too.
Yeah, this it's a pretty jacked up end, so I apologize for that. But I thought it was a little bit more of a darker red than I remember. Oh well, still cool.
It's really thin. That helps. That makes a big difference.
Yeah.
It looks a lot redder when.
Yeah.
Gosh, it makes a Pelican fine nib look like fire hose.
Yeah, well, this
That's
is
ridiculous.
Yeah, it's a pilot fine.
And
so.
these cards are not like super ink resistant either. They're slightly absorbent.
Yeah, they're a bit
So
absorbent.
that's like. Let's take a. Let's really see what it can do.
Let's do it.
Let's take your little post office, postable, whatever nib, and see what it looks like on the Tomoe.
Looks like a V instead of an N.
A what?
Looks like a V instead of an N.
Andy's
I
quick on the
thought you
critiques
said-
here.
Sorry.
Yeah, it kind of does.
I'm also looking at it upside down, so. Yeah, that is fine.
This gravity wave is pretty rocking.
God, I love Midway. I really do. That is a
It's a
beautiful
nice,
color.
it's a nice blue. Do you find that it's more absorbent into the paper than like Noodler's Blue or Liberty's Elysium or something like that? 'Cause
I
feel
don't
like,
use either of those inks, so
okay,
I
feel
couldn't
like
tell you.
I feel like the V-Mail series like absorbs into the paper a little bit more. You know,
I
as,
don't-
a,
I
as a
don't-
whole.
I use of the V-Mail. I use a Burma Road Brown, and I use
Yeah, like that one I feel is absorbent.
Well,
Like
see-
Operation Overlord Orange.
See, I don't use that. The only ones I use are Midway and Burma Road because Burma Road is my like my replacement for L. Lawrence when that's not available. Because sometimes those UK inks can be a little bit spotty as far as the availability goes. We've had L. Lawrence pretty consistently, even with kind of the UK or Russian outages.
Yeah.
So I've been lucky there because L. Lawrence is my favorite ink.
Yeah.
But if I do need to go to the B version, then Burma Road's kind of like my B side to L. Lawrence.
Interesting.
But-
those are inks that don't,
but then
don't get
again-
a lot of love.
But then again, with L. Lawrence is also pretty absorbent. So I don't see. I don't. If I switch to Burma Road, I don't see like a big difference.
big difference.
So
Okay, that
with
makes sense.
Midway, I alternate between Midway and Ottoman Azure for my main blues. So I don't see a big difference between the two of those, but I generally stick within the Noodler's brand. So
Interesting. I mean, I've got a few in mind. I need to actually look up what are the ones that are in my list because I chose it so long ago.
I've actually been using a lot
I
of
gotta see if they
dark
hold
matter recently.
Okay.
Heart of Darkness is usually my go-to black, but I love writing dark matter.
Okay. Mine, I have Diamine Ancient Copper, which I haven't used in a while. I
a
could
great
probably
ink.
cycle that. It's a great ink, but
Have you
I
tried-
haven't used it as much
Sorry
recently.
to interrupt. Have you tried Monteverde Canyon Rust?
No.
If you like Ancient Copper, I would recommend
Yeah,
Canyon Rust.
I'll have to try that one out.
That's a good one.
Diamine Majestic Blue
Oh.
still holds up all time.
So good.
Red Dragon,
Mhm.
same. 54th Massachusetts. I haven't used that one very much
It's a
recently.
beautiful color.
It is a beautiful color. I feel like that one could be on the bubble for me.
Writing that on notes, though. 54th Massachusetts.
Yeah. Yeah.
You could probably say
I
54th.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Noodler's 54th
Yeah.
Mass is usually what I say.
There you go.
Noodler's Apache Sunset,
Mm.
still strong. Noodler's Black, yep. That's what I use. I've literally written with every single nib that we carry with Noodler's Black.
Yeah, when
because
Heart of
that's what we
Darkness
submitted.
isn't available, you can go with that.
You. Liberty's Elysium, of course, that will always be in there. And then Rower and Klingner Scabiosa, which I haven't used as much, but it's a dusty purple, and I really like dusty purples.
You've got
What
a
can I
lot of
say?
noodlers in here, too.
I do. Just nice colors. I like the names, you know. And I picked this list a long time ago. I feel like there's a couple I could reconsider. 54th might be on the bubble for me.
It's pretty solid.
Ancient Copper. I don't know. Once we get Colorverse in here and some of the organics and stuff, I might have to revisit. So I don't know. We'll see. Could be a scandalous affair to change up my package set.
I've enjoyed this time with you today, Brian.
I've enjoyed this time with you, Drew.
How about that?
I may have to swing by Target and pick up this sweet attire.
$5.98.
I guarantee you, you know my pain, and we'll wrap this up, Andy. I know you'll feel my pain, but this is my situation
Yeah.
with pretty much all long sleeve shirts.
I haven't watched this one yet, so this is like, yes!
Yeah, so like as soon as you do though, you know you're gonna be in this situation. Anybody else deal with this? This is
Yeah.
just like my life.
I cuff up all of my buttons.
So this is what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you feel my pain, and this is terrible. That's why I never wear dress shirts, because I cannot find dress shirts with sleeves that are long enough.
Yeah.
And you can only pull the like hard-working politician look, like the dress shirt with the rolled-up sleeves. Like you can only pull that off.
Gosh, who was the
in
guy?
certain
Who
situations.
was the guy that did the woo?
That would be Howard Dean.
Yeah, the Howard Dean look.
Yep.
Working hard, wooing it up.
That's right. And I just don't pull off that look very well. I don't know. Anyway, it's been great seeing you here, Drew.
Thank you, bunches.
I hope you have a great Wednesday, everybody. Thanks so much, and right on.